as a mandate from the citizens to continue its surveillance program. Rhiannon Grady, director of the civil rights organization Advocacy, told the media, "Since the vast majority of citizens will never receive a visit from the FIA for their activities, the public has no sense of what they have lost. But history teaches us how hard it is to regain freedoms once you've given them away. The Federation has taken a large step toward becoming an interstellar police state with little regard for the individual." Mass Thargoid strike, emergency declared. Pilots Federation alert. Thargoid forces have invaded the Delphi system and several systems in the California, Coalsack, and Pleiades nebulas. Huge numbers of Thargoid scouts and interceptors have appeared within multiple systems. Aegis has mobilized available defenses, but also requested assistance from anti-Xeno squadrons and independent pilots in combating the Thargoids. Shipments of Guardian artifacts were recently delivered to the Delphi system as part of an Aegis research program. Professor Albert Tesreau has speculated that the Thargoids' well-documented aversion to Guardian technology may be the reason why Delphi was targeted. 2 starports recently constructed by the Kumo Crew Syndicate, California Freeport in the HIP 18390 system and Fort Zeno in the HIP 62154 system, are among those seriously damaged by the assault. Archon Delane, the Syndicate's warlord, announced, "I'm not going to let these filthy aliens tear down what we've only just built. We need to teach them a lesson that even they will understand." All attacked stations have called upon the galactic community for help with rescuing their populations. Nova Imperium triumphs over Federation. Pilots Federation alert. The conflict in the Parisa system has ended with Nova Imperium defeating the federal-backed League of Mandu faction. Imperator Hadrian Augustus de Val had been targeted.
The Empire. Introduction. What a piece of work is man, how noble in reason, how infinite in faculty, in form and moving, how express and admirable. In action, how like an angel, in apprehension, how like a god, the beauty of the world, the paragon of animals. Shakespeare, Hamlet.
When our ancestors departed Earth, they asked themselves, which of our achievements represents the best of humanity, that we may bring it with us to illumine the darkness? The Federation, embroiled in a world of contracts and petty bickering, chose their constitution. They placed their trust not in man himself, but in an imperfect work of man. But my ancestor, your first emperor, was wiser. He knew that the best achievement of humanity was humanity itself. There was more wisdom in a single nucleotide of his noble DNA than in all the Federation's written texts. That same wisdom still guides us now. We need no dusty documents to assert our right. We are human, born to rule. And the universe awaits the firm hand of our governance.
Emperor Trascan Duval II. Undelivered draft speech written immediately before his sudden and unexplained death. The Empire, while younger than the Federation, is easily the equal of its historic rival in terms of scale and resources. The key social distinction between the two powers is that slavery in the Empire is legal, a fact that has remained a source of controversy since its inception, both within the Empire and without. Some observers have pointed out, however, that conditions for those at the lowest levels of federal society are far worse than those experienced by imperial slaves. The popular image of the Empire is one of opulence, but while pomp and pageantry may be the norm in the core imperial systems, elsewhere in imperial space, one can find myriad examples of deprivation and squalor. Indeed, the Empire encompasses many striking contrasts. Sophisticated technology exists alongside an ancient Roman system of government, and the affluence of the core worlds depends on often unregulated slave labor in the wretched outer colonies. Ruthless industrial efficiency and low taxation has made the Empire rich and mighty. The hierarchy of imperial society is rigid, but a citizen can always rise through the ranks if he or she becomes wealthy enough
Frameshift drive charging.
and makes the right connections. Even a slave could, in theory, become a senator.
Four, three, two, one. Engage. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning, temperature critical.
Access to the station is by authorization only. Position authorized. Cleared for landing on docking bay 1-1.
Landing gear deployed.
You're on course, Commander. Ground crew are on standby. Automated
Landing
docking
gear
approved.
retracted. Landing gear deployed.
Well done. To complete the mission, access Starport services from the menu in the center of your dashboard. Then select the mission board from the General Services list on the left of the presented screen. You'll be able to hand in your assigned mission to the Pilots Federation representative here. This will formally complete the mission. Well done, Commander. You've proven that you can travel between systems and navigate the mission board. From this point on, you'll be choosing your own missions. A variety of contracts are available throughout the galaxy that require a skilled pilot. Once again, there are training missions available to practice a variety of controls and challenges. The Pilot's Handbook, found in the internal interface panel, also provides a wealth of advice on most professions. I'll look forward to watching your progress, Commander. Make us proud. This is Theo Acosta, signing off.